Hi, folks. This is Suzanne from Artwell for Life, and I've got a fun art and meditation thing for you. It's a little toy for you to make out of a toilet paper roll. You got it. I think we've stocked up. So it's taking my two-breath meditation art piece that you can make and transforming it into a little two-breath meditation toy. I hope you enjoy and that it supports you during this crazy time.
So we're going to get started here with our toilet paper roll and make it into this awesome meditation toy for taking 2 deep breaths. One inhale, exhale, and then you turn it and you inhale and you exhale. And that's it. These set of curves that you just can keep turning your toilet paper roll around. So to get started, what we're going to do is just flatten the toilet paper roll. So you're just going to use your hands and press down and turn it over, press down. You can see it's pretty flat. It doesn't have to be like pancake flat. Then you draw a line through the center, a horizontal line through the center, and place 3 dots, one in the middle and one on either end. And then what you're going to do is you're going to create a curve from the first dot to the second dot, and that curve represents a breath in, an inhale, and then the curve going down under the line is the exhale. So now what you can do if you want to is label the curves inhale and exhale. And this just is a visual reminder that this is what you're doing as you're going to be following along the line of the curve. So then you turn over your toilet paper roll and you repeat. You make a horizontal line and a dot sort of in the center and 2 dots on either end. And you make your curve again. That curve, you can almost breathe at the same pace as you're making your curve. Sort of breathe in and breathe out. It's a lovely, gentle rhythm and sort of coordinated pace of the curve of the line and your breath. Inhale and exhale, and then turn. Inhale and exhale, and then turn. And you might notice that I'm asking you to do your left hand for the inhale and your right hand for the exhale. So as you turn and use your left hand and then your right hand, you're actually doing a brain science trick of going left to right, just like walking. So now I'm using my Sharpie to just go over the line again and make it more defined, make it darker, and see that beautiful curve going up and then down. I just love that beautiful curve. So now we'll flip it over and do it again. Create this more defined and dark curved line. And you're also making the curve again, which is another nice meditative hand-brain breathing process. And now we can add color and pattern. Here are a couple of examples. And you can start however you want. I'm going to use colored pencils and color in my inhales in yellow. And so I'm coloring in one side, and I'm trying to add more and more yellow and put another layer on. Then I'll flip it over and color in my other inhale yellow. You'll notice I'm just coloring quickly and with the band in. I'm not worrying about staying within the lines of my black Sharpie. That's not the point. The point is to really just enjoy and relish in the colors. I like to pick a color harmony of 3 colors that are sort of close together. So here I've picked blue, yellow, and green. and I'm coloring in my exhales in green. It just feels right to me, somehow refreshing and green to exhale. And that's just me. And again, I'm coloring with abandon. I'm coloring fast and I'm not worrying about the lines. I'm just experiencing coloring in my exhale shape. So at this point, you have a lovely little 2-breath meditation toy, breathing in and breathing out, following your breath with your finger in and out. Now we have a fun part where, if you'd like, you can add patterns and additional colors in the spaces around your curved breath shapes. So here I'm just going to color in with black Sharpie. I've got a fat black Sharpie and it makes it easy and fast to color in, and it creates a nice contrast with my colors too, the very, very dark. I again am coloring with abandon, but since I'm using Sharpie and be the same with markers, I'm taking a little bit more care so I can protect the beautiful curve of the line making the exhale shape. So I'm going to use blue pencil to do the areas around my inhale shape. And as you know, I have this 3-color palette, this harmony of blue, yellow, and green. So I've used yellow and I've used green, but I haven't used blue. So it makes sense to me to use blue in the background here. And again, I'm coloring, with some joy, just enjoying my pencil going back and forth and making colored lines. I'm thinking about some other options. And, one thing to think about is if you have gel pens or paint pens, they make beautiful colors on top of this brown cardboard. So that's just something else to think about as you go along. I particularly like using white gel pens. I'm just making tiny little stars. I just want to make sort of a random pattern of little stars against the black. And, it's again the idea of making patterns, marks, is a meditative process. It is like taking a shower where you kind of doing one thing, but your brain has space to think about other things as well. So on the top, I'm wondering what I'd like to add as a pattern. And I think I'm going to go with my little white stars. I'm enjoying making them, and I'm just going to add some more here as I go along. And again, just enjoying the mark making repetition, which helps my brain to relax and allows my subconscious to come out a little bit. So on the other side here, I've got this warm brown and this yellow and green. And, I think I'm going to do something a little different and just do something more basic using my Sharpie. And instead, I'm going to follow the curve with some dotted lines and just repeat that curve using my black dotted lines. And again, it's a meditative process, just going dot, 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 dot. I don't have to think about it too hard. So for the area around my inhale breath shape, I'm just going to do some dash lines, just some horizontal dash lines. And I turned my toilet paper roll upside down because it's just easier for me to draw as a left-handed person. So then I'll turn it back around and there you go. And I've got my dash lines. Oh, I forgot to do the little ones on the other side of my curved inhale line. So here we have our 2-breath meditation toy made out of a toilet paper roll. And you use your finger to follow your inhale in and exhale out as you switch hands. Turn and repeat. And so you're creating these rhythms that go with your breath in and out, up and down. Enjoy and remember to take a breath.